gentlemen, get rowdy, get crazy. Please join me in welcoming up, for the second time tonight, Mr. and Mrs. Ferguson! Good evening, everyone. I'm Isaac's brother, the oldest of us Ferguson boys, and I'd like to thank the parents of this amazing couple for hosting us this evening and for their dedication, faithfulness, and wisdom raising the both of them. I'd like to share a little about Isaac. I'm sure you've all gotten to know him very well, especially my side of the family, but Isaac is one of the most incredibly loyal people that I know. He is my best friend, and I'm thankful that he's been my brother for all of my life. Isaac is one of the most honest people I know. He has always been the person to tell you the truth, even when you don't want to hear it. And he works very hard. He's a very hard-working guy. He and I have gone on many adventures where I've drug him through the mountains. He's never complained once. Miles and miles of hiking, and Isaac's just follows right by me every step. And I'm so thankful that he's there. I've seen him be the sweetest hearted man I could ever know. Just always loving our mom and everyone around him so deeply and so thoughtfully. Every gift that he gives with his whole soul. Every time he does anything for you, he's doing it fully present and fully there. And Isaac and I have had our moments as siblings where we've struggled and just like we fought each other all the time at one point in time. But thankfully, we worked our way through it all, and now we're the best of friends. In fact, we were told from a really young age, as we were fighting in front of our grandparents especially, my grandpa would pull us boys aside and he'd be like, "You see these men right here? They're the best of friends. They're your best friends because they will always be with you for the rest of your life." And so we have all taken that to heart. We all love each other so deeply. We all care about each other. And I care about Isaac. Isaac is my best friend, and I love him so much. When I first heard of Carolyn, I think Isaac had come back from a worship swing dance night, and he had noticed her in the crowd of people in the room, and I think it just stuck with him, you know. It was one of those things. She was like a light in the darkness, you know. And then Sam and I were out with him scouting for elk, and we were talking about things, and just, you know, we were just therapizing about all kinds of different stuff, and Isaac says, but you know, there's this girl I'd really like to talk to, and Sam and I go, well, what are you doing? Go talk to her, you know. And so from then on, I think that sparked a fire in him, and he went, and here they are now. And I'd just like to say that Isaac and Carolyn, in their relationship with each other, are witnesses to the love of Christ. The beauty of their love and the purity of their relationship that brought them to this point, the sacrifice of earthly pleasure here to come to this moment. I know for a fact that Carolyn was Isaac's first kiss. Jordan Peterson said, you enter marriage as an act of faith. You fall in love, which is a grace, a gift from God. You're given a glimpse of what it means to really care for someone. And I think that this sets a standard, a really high standard for your love going on to the future. You know, you're always chasing after those emotions in the beginning, but those emotions symbolize the real love that comes over time as you grow to love one another more and more deeply through pain and struggle. And I know that these two are set for that challenge. They're set for the high standard that God has set for both of them. I know that the beautiful vows that they've made for each other will be fulfilled by the grace of God. And I am proud of them, and I love them deeply. And I'm reminded of Christ's message to us over and over again. He says, in different parts of the gospel, he says that the kingdom of heaven is here. And other parts of the gospel, he says that the kingdom of heaven is still yet to come. And that is absolutely the truth. Here, now, their marriage is real. It's here. But every day of it is still yet to come. And we're so thankful for the perpetuation of grace that continues on like this. Our whole faith is like this. These two lovely people, whom I love, will accomplish this work. To Isaac and Carol.
We're just simple folks out on the plains. Not much, just getting ready. Gotta keep going.
It's really difficult to get out from behind there. Good evening, you guys. I'm super excited to be celebrating Carolyn and Isaac with everyone today. I am Carolyn's maid of honor and her big sister. And I've been an honor to be your best friend growing up. I'm super excited to see you get married. And standing here today, I'm really overwhelmed by all of my emotions, obviously, because we've dreamed about this day. You and I talked about this day for years and dreamed about our men and what they were going to look like and it just was an honor growing up with you. And we had so many fun adventures. From trying to piggyback ride on our rollerblades, yes, to seeing how far you could hang off of my bunk bed without you fully falling off, and me holding your legs. And I just remember laughing and just having the best time with you at all the hours of night, and our talks as we were trying to fall asleep. Talking to each other throughout our bunk beds, and you would kick me if you ever said something you didn't like. Throughout my bunk bed, she just kicked me. And I'm like, excuse me, just because you don't like what I said doesn't mean you can hurt me. That's fine. But Carolyn, your optimism, your outlook on life, your kindness, your strength, and your unwavering support has shaped who I am. And who I am as a mom. And because of who you are. And for that, I am forever grateful. I had the privilege of watching you grow into the remarkable woman that you are now. You have a heart of gold, a smile that lights up any room, as you can see by the many friends that she has. Many friends, yes. And seeing you find someone who truly appreciates and cherishes you as a person as much as Isaac does, there is not anyone that I know who looks at their person with as much admiration and love and respect as this man looks at you. And that is the most that I could ask for my baby sister. It fills me with immense joy that you have found someone who would protect baby birds. Because you were the bird princess of the family. And you found someone who would go to war for you and protect you and your home and your life and who you are. Isaac, I really do want to welcome you into our family. From the moment that I met you, I could see your genuine love and affection and respect and support for Carolyn. You have always been there to cheer her on and say, no, Carolyn, let's do the thing that you want to do. And you are so... Tell me all of the details. Show me, tell me. I want to imagine that I am there. And you are totally that. Which is perfect, because Carolyn loves to give all of those details. Before I finish, I'd like to offer you both a piece of advice that I was given once. In the midst of life, inevitable ups and downs, always remember to keep communicating, to hold on to your sense of humor, and to never lose sight of the love that you two have for each other and what brought you two together. Because adulting is hard, and being in a relationship is hard, and I have no doubt in my mind that you two will make it far, and that you guys will have an amazing, lovely, classic life that just is filled with a lot of happiness, and I'm so happy for both of you. So cheers to Carolyn and Isaac Ferguson, also known as Fergies!